Hello everyone. I am absolutely delighted to welcome you all to this event, the launch of Holistic Wellness Journal by Uma Kubsar. I am Bhumika, your host for today, and it's an honor to be a part of the moment that celebrates not just a book but a journey of healing, reflection, and transformation. This isn't just a book, it's a companion and a guide towards self care in its truest form. Uma's Holistic Wellness Journal invites us to pause, breathe, and reconnect with our bodies, our minds, and our intentions. Let's take a moment to celebrate the incredible woman behind this work. Uma is not only a wellness advocate but also a soulful writer whose words carry wisdom, warmth, and clarity. Her journal is a reflection of her own path, one that blends ancient practices with modern mindfulness and personal insights with universal relevance. So, Holistic Wellness Journal is more than pages, it's a space to reflect, to grow, to heal with prompts that encourages gratitude, self awareness, and gentle goal setting. This journal is designed to be your daily dose of calmness and clarity. Whether you are a new to journaling, or a seasoned soul searcher, Uma's thoughtfulness guidance will meet you where you are. And now the moment. Let's celebrate Uma Kubsar. Hello.
Hello,
Hi Uma, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm also good. Thanks for asking. So let's explore the heart behind this journal, its purpose, its process, and the healing it offers. Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, let's begin.
what does what does I am light within mean to you personally?
Okay, I am light within is that radiant inner light within us. It's a reminder that we are the light within. It's a
Yes.
constant radiant light which guides us and connects to that divine light. And as I mentioned,
Mhm.
it's a constant reminder we are that light spreading over wherever we are. The capacity, the capabilities of what we have, we can reduce the darkness around. So that's what I am light within means to me a lot. Definitely.
Yes. How did your own healing journey shape the creation of this journal?
See, the healing journey for me, absolutely to say is we always say no mud, no lotus, right? So
Yes, yes.
a flower, a lotus to get come into its own essence, to bloom it beautifully, we need that mud. So that mud is nothing but is our own ups and downs, our own journey towards our own overcoming those traumas from the childhood, or a bit any a personal things which you get into go through these things. So we have to grow going through that. So that's how my healing journey has come, and now getting into producing more resources and tools to in around people so that they also grow with going through their whatever the issues or problems or they feel they have to overcome it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what kind of readers did you have in mind while designing these pages?
Readers for these pages would be widely for everybody, because see,
Mm-hmm.
what is holistic, what is journaling, we have to really get into that and make it a very basic and easy understanding about that. See, we are a person as a whole. So there's an ecosystem around us. We don't exist individually, right? So it is a
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
holistic, integrated approach. So we need to have a proper lifestyle. There has to be a
Yes.
proper holistic mindset for every areas of our life. So that's how the
Mm-hmm.
holistic healing comes into, right? And holistic journaling is as these all areas combined together, we need to really set our mind for in order to jot down that. So journaling helps in especially to get out of what we are thinking, right? When you
Yes.
note down, when you journal it out, so that helps your journey. It is a basically a record growth, right? You
Mm-hmm.
record it, and you see, restore, you see how you are growing by day or week by month, so that's how
Yeah.
journaling helps. So with
Mm-hmm.
holistically, you are capturing, you are noting down onto your spirituality, onto your mental health, your physical health,
Mm-hmm.
all the areas of this, diet, nutrition, every aspect. When you collected integrated approach, that's what the holistic
Yes.
approach comes into, and that's how it helps into shaping up a good healthy lifestyle. So yeah,
Absolutely.
so this is how the journey is been going on to, where we have to look into holistically each areas. So coming up again, I am light within is that radiant light which is within us. We need to really keep reminder for that and look into that perspective, uh, you know, uh, taking it forward. And
Mm-hmm.
healing journey is always, we all go through the things. There's a beautiful quote also from Rumi. They say, there is a wound, when it cracks, the light enters, right? So
Yeah.
when there is a wound, the light enters. So that's how we are. So that's where we have to heal. So yeah, that's how been the journey till now.
Okay. Yeah. So, were there any rituals or practices you followed while writing this journal?
My own practices, my own sadhana, definitely, as looking into, as I said, in a broader perspective, the whole holistic areas. My own practices, my own daily meditations, my daily affirmations, and yeah, it's all about again a mindset of noting it down. Why am I doing it? Because I need to improve, I need to get there, you know it's a daily practice, it's a daily habit, it's a daily habit. It is not a one day go, it's not one night go. You decide, you act, and you just flow with that. So that's what even I mentioned in as my poem as well, as a flow of life. We just have to flow with that. All we need is to decide. The mindset decides us that I have to do, I want to do, and I get going.
Yeah.
And that's what a reminder to myself, that I need to note it down, because that helps again to analyze where do I stand and where do I want to go. And again, journaling, noting it down, ink it down, it is just getting there, that you see, you read by yourself, what is that I am thinking, what is that I need to do now, where corrections has to be made, which is very important. In a flow we just go sometimes, so taking that pause, making it a clear, a crystal clear mirror to you, that where do I stand, I think I am doing, but it's just I'm thinking, but the result says I am not doing. So that gives you a kick that yes, I will do it and I am doing. So yeah, that's how it helps to your each personal journey going forward.
Okay, Uma. So, how did you decide what prompts or reflections to include?
Um, as I was mentioning, it is purely based on our own experience and reflections. So deciding was, to be honest, was very easy, because when we see that we are no longer able to change any situations, then we are challenged to change ourselves to that situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, so what changes I could see in myself when I have changed something as reconnecting, making the corrections, reflecting on the things. Yeah, that's how it helped me to make. And definitely on more on the uh, uh, the path which I am now into as a personal sadhana. Yeah, that helps.
Okay. So, did you face any emotional moments while creating it? Perhaps breakthrough or a release?
Yes, definitely there is. There is, um, you know, we know that we feel that what we said or what somebody has told us or somebody behaved us, we usually forget that. But how they made us to feel, that remains constantly with us. So yeah, there are instances when these things have gone through. So, so again, it helps in the preparation for yourself, how in control you are of your emotions, right? How aware are you of yourself? So yeah, these things add up. So it's constantly of your self awareness, the mindfulness practices, the meditation practices will definitely support and help them.
So, how can someone begin using this journal if they have never journaled before?
Okay. See, journaling, as I mentioned, it's simple. So, starting a simple, I can recommend to take a quiet moment.
Yeah.
Each day they can just open their journal and sit with themselves with a quiet 5 minutes of either chanting or just closing their eyes for 2 to 3 minutes. Then get started, which will calming the mind. Sitting quietly for 2 minutes, it calms you, it centers you, it grounds you. Then you slowly open the book and you start just go with the flow. You have a set of questions, you have a set of things to note it down. Whatever comes to your mind first, just start making it a note into that page.
Yeah.
That's how simply where simple you start getting it. And very importantly is that we are our own healers too. We can
Yes.
heal our life. So that's where you get started with that. That will help you to get to your self reflections. That will lead you to your self awareness, and you by itself start making noticeable changes in you. As I
Yes.
mentioned, this is a record growth. So yeah, get started with that.
Okay. So, what's one simple practice from the journal that can help someone feel more grounded?
Okay, see, realizing deeply that the present moment is all that we have, right? That's very important.
Yes.
Though we are working for tomorrow, we have past memories, but that's absolutely fine. So what has happened is absolutely best. What is happening now is fabulous. What's going to happen would be definitely much better for everyone. So that mindset, that kind of uh, you know a thing to realize, you have to come in terms with that first thing. And this is first foremost of your belief to become. And this is what the affirmation will help you. And as you get going through uh, uh, you know mm, the journaling and noticing things, yeah, eventually you will see your progress.
Yeah. So, how do you envision this journal supporting someone during a tough phase?
See, I vision this journal as a trusted companion, providing,
Mm-hmm.
a guidance and a light.
Yeah.
It can serve as your, a safe space. It is you will express your emotions there, right? And you will reflect on your challenges as well. So just by, noting it down, being there present, so yes, that is your best companion. It doesn't demands. Now, the journal encourages readers to rise above their difficulties, because when you think it's difficult, but when you actually note it down and you see things are not that challenging, it is just, the half a work is done when you ink it down the things.
Yes, exactly. So, if someone only had 5 minutes a day, how could they still be benefited from this journal?
Yeah. Okay. So, eh, they say that when you say I don't have a time to meditate 10 minutes, then we
Mhm.
recommend them to do 20 minutes of meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no time. Time is just a myth. There's definitely a time, right? And a quick what they can do is they can find a calmer place, they can create a corner of a deep reading space. It's like hashtag me time, a me space at their home. Sit quietly with yourself, keeping eyes closed, taking a deep 3 breaths to 5 breaths. They can still take some more breaths, but yeah, 3 to 5 breaths a deep will definitely make them grounding. They can sit quietly with that. If they want to add some good music to that, which is a healing or a meditative, would also help them, because sound always helps to tune into our own self. So it's a natural rhythm. So it gets into that, a calmer sounds. Yeah, they can just sit with that and start reflecting the day, what it had been for them, what changes they could do, where is that they reacted, where they
Mm-hmm.
could
Yeah.
respond. React and respond is very important. Yeah, they can look into
Mm-hmm.
that very slowly. A slow step by step will definitely reach to the top.
So,
Okay.
Ma, what message would you like readers to carry with them after closing the final page?
The message is that satisfaction which they're going to get, that
Mm-hmm.
contentment when they finish the task which they have planned for the day. That's fabulous, which they will feel within themselves.
Okay. So, thank you, Ma, for your beautiful words and for gifting us this journal. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Please do share, subscribe.